So, I want to showcase these two matches, right? Mainly for the fact that I don't like playing meta decks because they're boring, they're not very fun, and I don't enjoy playing a solitaire deck. It's not my type of thing. Now, this is in Gold 5, by the way, keep that in mind. I've been deranked like 3 different times because I get to Gold 3 with Super Heavies and then fight fucking Sword Soul, and Super Heavies can't do jack shit against Sword Soul. It's not very fun. It's not entertaining. I find zero enjoyment in fighting that deck with any deck I play. I think the only deck that I had any amount of fun was with Exo Sisters. Um, so yeah, it Sword Soul versus Super Heavies is not a match winnable so far. This was against a Raid Raptor player. This is I don't think I've ever fought against Raid Raptor once in my lifetime. Like, I think this is the first time I've ever even seen Raid Raptor cards used in competitive. Now, the reason I'm showing this match is because I got two matches. This is a match I literally just played as of this recording, and I kind of want to showcase what Super Heavies can actually do in terms of competitive. It's not very impressive because it's literally one monster, and it's, you know, one monster compared to all this shit that he placed. I'm surprised he didn't use Ultimate Falcon's effect like at all here, because that would have shut down my entire board. But I think this guy's a little special. So yeah, I'll just kind of let this play out. Don't get me wrong, I think Super Heavies are very fun. I do enjoy the whole I'm in defense mode, you can't do anything, LOL. And I do really like the spell and trap hate aspect to it. But the fact that the only success I've seen ever has been from going second is kind of rough. So, yeah. But I also do really like the fact that I can just send every spell and trap card to the banish pile, because that's really funny. So yeah, this is kind of how this match is going. It really wasn't that much. I didn't really have much of a brain to this fight. I was just kind of I was doing what I usually did, which was try and get Steam Train out, because he's the best fucking card I've ever used so far. And yeah, that guy just kind of scooped because I was just trying to OTK him. I don't think Super Heavies can even OTK, but if they could, that's how it would be done. Actually, they probably could. Oh yeah, I should probably mention, this was my loose streak. This is my lost streak, because all of these matches were just either matches I misplayed once or just against fucking Sword Soul. And then this is everything else. Super Heavies have not been a good season for me so far. Now, if you looked at this total number of turns, this is 18 turns right here. This is 18 whole ass turns. 18 turns. This was the most excruciating battle I have ever played. Words cannot describe how angry I was after I lost this. And I'm gonna do all of us a favor, and I'm gonna fast forward this entire fight, because this hurt. I had such a good, I had such a good board state, and I could have easily won this match. But when you see this guy's deck, you'll understand. You'll understand. Now you think, oh, set one, that's not bad. What's you got? It's a set one. Set one pass. So, you know, I do the Sword Soul, not the Sword Soul, sorry. I do the Super Heavy combo. Get Susanoo well. Guido Eagle. Alright. That's not that big of a deal. I can still play through my own Susanoo well. And then he just uses another Greater Eagle. Takes out my entire board. Thank God I had Wagon. Wagon's wonderful. And so is Thief. Thief's great. Now, thinking about it, I probably should have just kaiju'd this. But at the same time, he could have just taken over my, what is it? Everything. Well, actually, I don't know. I probably could have won this easier if I had Gradled, or Kaiju'd this Gradle. Not thinking about it. But who knows. As I was saying. Then he pulls out Sword Soul. You know, what a surprise. But he doesn't actually do anything with it, which really confused me. So I was like, okay. Scarecrow. And I just go back into the combo because this is what super heavies do. Make Ogre. He has no spiller traps, so this is just to kill, do damage. And then he pulls this out. He pulls this out. I'm like, okay, that's not a big deal. I'll just Kaiju it. Probably should have Kaiju this. That's probably the reason I lost this match. But, well, no, I shouldn't have Kaiju'd it now. I should have Kaiju'd it when it first came on the field. So then I was like, oh, sick, Battle Ball. Really could use that. Second Susanoo. Alright, I kill the Gradle. I'm like, okay, yeah, you can take my Susanoo. And I was like, maybe I can crash. No, you can't. Because defense position, LOL. And he destroys my Ogre. I'm like, okay. So at this point, for me, it's just a top deck war. And I get Soul Piercer. Also, all of my Scarecrows are dead here, which I did not know. So I tried normal summoning that, and then I was like, ah, shit. Okay. So then I switched. I grabbed super heavy hand. I'm like, okay. And then he pulls out the magic cylinder. This man pulled out magic cylinder. What the fuck? I was so confused because all I've seen are Gradle cards and a Sword Soul card, and then that one fucking weird ass dragon card. So scales to bring back a tuner. I get rid of that fucking magic cylinder because I am not dealing with that. And then of course I bring it to my side because for a magic cylinder. And then I get battle faded. That he's just a better player. He's honestly he's just a better player. And then he puts a face down. Okay. So magic cylinder. Hit that. I'm like, okay. And it's magic cylinder. Wow, okay, sick. And then he uses whatever this does. I don't even. Then I'm like, okay, I guess I'll take his other magic cylinder. So now I have 2 magic cylinders on the field. Right. It's a good thing. He end phases. Oh, sick. I can finally win this. So, super heavy samurai wagon. And I pull out soul horns. Just put it on him, extra. So do that. This motherfucker had a second one. This motherfucker had a second burn dragon. His second fairy dragon. And he killed me with it. I did all of the work for these 18 turns. Only to fucking die to a burn deck. This match, I don't know. I think I got home, I played this match, and then was like, yep, alright, that's enough Yu-Gi-Oh for today. This was his deck. 2 Battle Fader, an Effect Veiler, a Morphing Jar number 2, a Destiny Hero. He's running 2 copies of DPE, by the way, with no Verte, and he's using one, and he can only have 1 Fusion Destiny. I think this guy is clueless. And 3 Gradles. This guy is playing a bad day. Like he's had enough. Oh, also share if you play Royal Rare. I think that's funny. He has like a mini Sword Soul engine, but not enough to where it matters. Because like, yeah, he has Long One and Taya Moyi, but he couldn't do anything with it. I don't think he drew it. I'm not cutting that out. That's organic. That's staying in. And then just everything else. Dark Ruler no more. This match hurt. This match just hurt. It was not fun. I just wanted to showcase these 2 matches to show you guys how I've been doing in competitive. It's been pretty bad. It's pretty bad.